Well, look what we got here. A little reptilian species that has not died yet from the chemtrail activity and the high toxicity of our planet. We still got some wildlife. Joe Clyde, AscensionPathway.com for the Evan Fane YouTube channel, showing you what's going on today. Well, here's what I'm going to show you. Today is Saturday, May 16, 20, and 15. They made it rain for the last couple of days. You saw the documentation. Just giving you a quick glimpse. I'm in the middle of the street, showing you what's in that western sky. As I pan to the northern sky, I'm just going to give you a brief outlook. There's the eastern sky, and there's the southern sky. We'll be back a little bit more to show you exactly what goes on today. Well, it's about 11:45 a.m. Arizona time. Here's the satellite weather report. In live time, Eastern Daylight Time. There's the date for verification. Do the math to correspond in the state that you're in. Again, all day today, look at this United States, just covered with chemtrail plume. Where I'm at right here, check it out. You saw what's going on. It's all gray, but yet there's man-made cloudoids out there. So they're going to keep spraying. I heard them. You could hear the jets overhead, but I couldn't see them. Stealth? Perhaps? I don't know. Anything's possible. They're only holding a little grid there. Texas got a little reprieve. New Mexico getting hit real hard. In that Albuquerque area, you drive through Albuquerque, you can see the soot just hovering over Albuquerque. You don't... Where I'm at here in Arizona, you can see where the blue dot is. You see it's all gray with a few little bit of white in there. That's the leftover chemtrails and cloudoids. New Mexico, I just want to show you what they're doing in New Mexico. See where all that green is? They're making it rain. We already know the rain is fake. They made it rain and just moved from Arizona to New Mexico. But if you ever drive through Albuquerque, you can see the soot hovering over Albuquerque. It's really pathetic that people put up with that shit. If we look at the United States as a whole, there's not much of a hole in the grid. A couple little holes here. We got some Texas, got some sunshine. A little bit of Florida and Georgia, some South Carolina a little bit. There's sporadically chemtrailing there. Canada, surprisingly, we got a little bit but not much. A little hole in the grid there. But we'll be back to show you what's going on. It's so easy once you understand what it's going on. Giving you the whole overview of the United States, you can clearly see that just about the whole country is filled with chemtrail plume, fake rain, cloudoids, etc., etc. Okay, it's about 12:30 in the afternoon. Looking into the western sky just to show you what we got. There's not much to document. The jet's been overhead constantly seeding this shit. And here's what we got going. You can see the black soot falling out of those cloudoids. I mean, it's not rain, people. If it does rain, it's the moisture they accumulated. It's aluminum rain with black soot in it. Just have it tested by a non-EPA water testing place. There's only 2 in the whole country because they're all in with the EPA. But as I pan into that southern sky, I want to show you this. This is more proof that they're not clouds. Okay, you look up here. Look right here. The cloud is just falling apart. Let me pan it back and then zoom it in nice and slow for you. It almost looks like a gray dust falling out of the sky. It doesn't take a genius to figure it out. Even if you're dumbed down by the fluoride and your IQ is below subpar, if you can't see that, there's something wrong. The whole eastern sky, rows and rows of cloudoids. And just to prove to the fact, you can see way down in that eastern horizon, you can see the soot way in the back falling from the sky. Let me pan that back now. And I'm just going to pan it all the way around so you can get a good look. Yep. We'll be back to show you how it all disperses into one big sooty mess. Unless the wind blows it over by chance. Well, it's about 2:30 and you can see what they've done. They made it rain. They kept at it. They kept at it. They made it rain. The only hole in the grid is right there in that northern sky. And you can see where the guy laced the chemtrail in there to try to cover up that blue. You can see these white plasmatic, whatever you want to call them. They're not clouds, but they're hanging out there. They'll soon all be black. As I pan into that western sky, You can see the soot coming out of the sky in form of rain. It's sooting. Aluminum rain. I got you now, red bad boy. Seed in the clouds, there you have it. The red bad boy. Right into the plume. Here's a prime example of a fake cloudoid that was once nice and fluffy. Look at the shit falling out of that one. And over here. See all the white wisps? And soon to fall apart, this cartoon cloud right there. We're going to give you a little update with the AccuWeather. It's about close to 4:30 my time. Here is in real time Eastern Daylight. There's verification of the date. Do the math to correspond to the state you live in. But here you see the whole country is just about covered in chemtrail and fake rain. Wow. Just to show you what's going on. Any of those spots that don't have any gray or white, those are little holes in the grid. So enjoy it while you got it. It's about 7 p.m. and we got this guy sneaking into the soot. You see that? I barely had time to get him. Intermediate plume, and that's what they've been spraying. I noticed that on other days, but this guy left a nice nasty plume there. Look at that. They just kind of set it in there. The rest of the sky is a hideous... Oh, look at this. I don't know if you can pick this up on the viewfinder or not, but there's a little rainbow in there. See the rainbow? Another chemical rainbow. Wow, look at that in there. There it is. I'm going to move into a better position. Look at the chemical rainbow. Look at that. Right into the black soot. Here we go. Look at the colors in this rainbow. So we do got a little moisture. I don't know if you can hear the jet up there spraying. That guy that we caught is making some noise. But we got a chemical rainbow here. Wow. All the way down. Alright, just check this out. This is where the rainbow starts. You can see the cartoon cloudoids. Bring it up here. Look at that. So wouldn't it go all the way down to the ground? How come it stops there? The soot is blocking the rainbow. And that way it starts right there. Goes all the way up. Let me zoom it in, get a better look. But you see how it gets blocked by the soot right here. And it should go all the way down to the bottom there, which it isn't. So it's kind of fake rainbow because it starts right there. Wow. All right, we're back and check this out. We got a guy back in there. And there he is. That intermediate plume, that's what they use. So whatever's in that plume gives us the effect we're having today. And we know where he's headed. And let me back it off and show you. To cover up that blue. And look at this bomb. And what do you call that? A joint in the sky? I don't know. Not a cloud. Western sky, you can see the soot. Look at that soot. Wow. Look at over here. Completely black as all this shit falls apart. I mean, this looks like there's an energy source inside of there. There's like a bomb or maybe a sun and it's just covered with black soot. We can't see it all. Soot falling from the sky there. Pretty typical. Look at this over here. It's almost frightening looking. It's that when that falls on somebody. Oh man. So I pan over where the rainbow was. You can see those fake cartoons in the background. Look how cartoonish in nature. Since when do clouds have outlines and soot? Come on. Pan into that eastern sky, you can see the soot falling out of the sky in that background. My God. All that soot's falling on somebody. Getting in that northern sky, you can see the soot falling. Say, well, it's raining. I bet your sweet ass it ain't raining. It ain't raining back there. That's soot. Look how notorious that looks. You can see the chemtrail lines as they blanketed the whole sky. And here's this asshole. Get an update on him. You can see he's headed right for the soot. Check this out, Camp Verde. There's a hole in the grid and they're getting some sunshine. Looks lit up, it's glowing. From the reflection from all the soot and the aluminum. We're back on the silver bullet as he heads into the soot. You can hear him too. There he goes. We'll follow him as long as he goes until we can't see him and he gets right into the heart of the black soot.